Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Poetry of Justice show with JackieRay Phillips and the beautiful Lori G, the Benefactor. We are here for another exciting and dynamic episode, and I'm going to go on ahead and push that ball over to my beautiful sissy, and she's going to talk a little bit more about this lights, camera, action.
Right. Lights,
Right.
camera, action. Tonight is going to be a fun night, guys. We have two dynamic individuals in the entertainment field, and they're going to be sharing with us some of their thoughts, on the cutting edge things that are happening within those industries, but also a little bit of sneak peek of what about projects that they're working on and what they have in the pipeline. So we're real casual here today. We're on a first name basis. So I'd like to introduce you first to Miss Marjorie, who is in the music industry. Welcome, Marjorie.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you. And we also have joining our panel the wonderful David, who is a
Hi,
filmmaker.
Mhm.
David, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, ladies.
Great.
Pleasure.
It's wonderful.
Filmmaker, that's a large title.
It's huge. It's huge.
Oh my
Broad.
God! Yeah, no, I'm saying like that's where you want. Well, that's my goal. That's one of the places I want to be before I transition. Is like, but anywho, what was that calling for you, David? How did you do these things?
Oh gosh. How far back do you want me to go?
As far as you want.
It's funny because I knew I wanted to do something in entertainment for like a good bulk of my childhood, but I never really knew definitively what that was,
Right.
because there's so many areas that you can fall into. Like, so many people start off wanting to be an actor and then you find out really quickly like that is brutal. I think that there were two movies I saw in high school that I think really sealed it for me for different reasons. The first one was Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. That was the one that showed me that this medium
That's a
was
good one.
something more than just surface level popcorn entertainment. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but it showed me first that this could be something more. And then the second movie was a film called Clerks by Kevin Smith in the early 90s. And that was the one that showed me from behind the camera that this is anyone's game if you really want to go after it, because
do.
Kevin made that after dropping out of film school, made it with his friends, did it at a time when it was not easy, really not easy to go out and do that sort of thing. But, essentially it showed me the way. So, like I said, from there, I spent a long time really not really, my ambitions were broad. I didn't really have a focus. And I think in film school, when I eventually transferred to the University of Arizona, I started to really mess around with stuff on the side. I wasn't in the production track, so just like how it is out here, I just went out on my own to start making stuff, and I ate shit along the way. But that's just, again, I was preparing myself for the realities of doing it without really realizing it at the time.
Right.
And I've continued to make shorts, and I've had some very cool success in the space that a lot of people that set out to do this thing don't really get to have, and I'm very grateful for that. Not really where I want to be in my career yet, but if I got hit by a car when I'm walking out of here, I could say that my life wasn't entirely for naught. I've done some pretty cool stuff, and I've left a legacy of work behind that I'm really proud of.
And look at you, such a young man too.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Oh
great.
my gosh.
Thank you.
But that's a good place to be, where every day you want to feel complete.
It's
And-
everything.
Right.
So many people are chasing a hole that will never be filled.
Isn't that so sad?
It is. It makes I've known people that are chasing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What do
You
you
have
think,
to chase
Marjorie?
something.
Right. Marjorie, in your career, just give us a little bit of semblance about you, if you don't mind.
Well, I started in France, in Paris, in 2016. So some different people they take a picture of me from friends. So I started with one photographer, two, three, four, five. Only the first one asking me what I'm going to do with the picture I take. I say, I don't know. I keep for myself. And after that, he sent me the advice. He tell me maybe you need to use the social media and take a. You're going to see what happened. Maybe you're lucky, maybe you're not. You see already what's going on. So when I put my 10 first picture, so different community contact me for the fashion show. So I say, well, maybe it's a joke. Maybe like I don't know because it's internet, Facebook. I don't specifically using before the social media, and I try my chance. That's I starting like that to be a modeling, and we have. I see the first meeting. There's so many people. I say, oh la la, like taller, like different size. That's good because they specifically it's for everybody.
Yes.
Not specifically one size because we see specifically on different industry, fashion industry, is one size.
Right.
Before.
Yes. Right.
Now it changed. You see, like year by year, it's changing. You can have the curvy, you can have different diversity. And like that's what I like. And when I try to do the competition, bon, by ça, il s'avère I finished like second position.
Yes.
So I'm not first, but second. So I said, well, maybe I can try again more and more and more. And step by step, I put my foot in the industry. But technically, that's not my, that's not specifically my job. And they opened the door for me, the French company. And after that, I continue for like 10 years after that. First Paris, after Belgium, and Los Angeles. It's like all of the connection I make with all of the events. We like I do my evolution, and that's it for now. So it's not only modeling; it's also movie. So like when you go to the event, it's very important to do the networking.
Yes.
And sometimes you have an opportunity, sometimes not. It's like maybe 50-50, like lucky and 50 working.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
So I do both. Like in my experience, like before I'm very shy because I don't know where I put my foot. So many people they tell me, "Oh, be careful in the industry," you know.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah.
So I follow my intuition. First intuition, the first is good.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
First intuition is good, and I do my roots. I go to Cannes Festival, different opportunity. After Cannes, somebody, one réalisateur, filmmaker, sorry, a filmmaker from here, Los Angeles, he said, oh, you are from France. Oh, I do this event in Los Angeles. And do you want, like, I want you to come to join us in Los Angeles. And that's the open door for me to come in here. So, like, I have the dream, like, before, like, 3 or 5 years ago, one day I want to go to Los Angeles. But, like, oh my God, that's the dream, Marjorie. I say, no, you're not going to see it.
Amen.
Yes.
David, what do you think about being a filmmaker and that raw, right? I mean, I don't know, but I'm imagining it's just that grit, I think is the word that I'm looking for. When you put yourself out there as a human being as well as being skilled. What are your thoughts when you think about someone coming across the globe, if you will, for this passion where you're here?
Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, I think it's bold to move anywhere for this. You move, you know, without an opportunity to give you foundation. Like if you're just going out there, you're starting from square one, and it is, really, it's hard. It's hard to find your footing. It's hard to find people you trust. It's hard to get people to take you seriously. I it takes it's a long game, and you know the people that do get lucky, it seems like, and find their little gold nugget early on, they you know they not a lot of them are able to sustain it long term, or it just turns them inside out. It's a fight for you know, not just to get it, but to keep your humanity when you do get it, if you get
That
it.
part.
You know,
That's
um,
true.
you know, it's good to have something to keep you grounded.
Yes, 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 yes. Were you going to say,
I agree.
Marjorie?
No, I agree with like 100%. Like
Yes.
that's first time I'm very like stressful because when I speak French, so in French you're learning to speak English, but
Mm-hmm.
not like not every day. It's like once every Friday.
Oh.
But when you have your parents, they speak like only French. That's like a little bit like the door is like maybe a little bit closed. So I need to when I put my first foot in Los Angeles, I need to go to the school. I need to hear the people speaking. Uh, um, so that's a little bit the barrier of the language. But honestly, in my position, I'm I trust in like myself. I say I'm going to speak English. Like like I know I'm going to speak English. Like that's very maybe a little bit funny
No, it's
because
powerful.
I have one teacher, and the teacher he don't speak French. He speak only English and Spanish. Yeah, speaks French at this time. I say, "Man, how can I speak English because already I just say hi." And he tell me, "Don't worry, Marjorie, you're going to learn English. You're going to follow like my the sign and the movement of my hands. So how can I talk to the other people? You're going to know the English in like at least 6 months." I say, "No, I don't think so. Like that's very complicated." I found one a teacher French, but she don't want she don't want to help me to speak English. So like that's good because this is this type the how can I say that's helping me to forcing me to speak English. So I'm here. You have somebody speak French, but I'm not going to do that. You're going to like you decide to come in America. You're going to
Yes.
learn. Like force yourself. If I don't want to be here, I'm going to stay in France. I don't go like traveling like far away like that
Yes.
to not speaking English. Like in my head, it's not possible. Like I say, I give me the time. Like maybe at least 6 months to 7 months, I'm going to speak English. Maybe it's like it's not the correct language, like the correct word, but I'm going to say something. I starting by the phone with my mentor, Jose. I say hi, Jose Bertrand, and also he do the red carpet. So that's um, the step by step. He say, Marjorie, you're going to speak English. I promise you're going to speak English. I don't want to see you with your phone to Google Translating. No, 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 no. So that's the thing. Like that's one good experience I have. Like now, I'm not the best in English, but that's okay. Some people understand me. Some of them say, Marjorie, repeat it second time.
No, you sound beautifully.
You are, yes,
can't-
you
I'm
sound
blown
great.
away.
Yes, that's
I'm like, do I have that
amazing.
kind of drive? What would I do with myself? What do you think about that when you hear that story, David? Just
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I mean, if I had that kind of opportunity, I would really have to think about it because learning a second language is, I mean, you have to really go into the deep end of the pool. There's no way to really learn it but to
Right.
live it, and that's,
right.
you know, what and the factors with it. What country is it? What's the
Right.
culture like? Are they friendly to, you know, immigrants? Are they friendly to Americans at this point? Because
Right,
we
right.
definitely don't earn that these days.
Mhm.
I get it. I'm yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable where I'm at. Like even if we're moving to another state here in the country, like I don't know, I like California. I
Yeah.
like where I am. This is great. I could probably live somewhere else, but I don't know if I would really want to.
Right.
It's hard to leave somewhere that you've called home. This is
that's very
mostly
true.
what I've ever
Question.
known. Yeah.
Yes, of
I have a
course.
question
Yeah.
for you, David.
Yeah.
Which country you like? If you have a choice, which country you want to live?
Oh gosh, I mean Canada is such a cop out answer. I mean maybe it's. I think that's just because it's proximity and there's a lot of English speakers, but and I don't have to fly across an ocean to get there. But that is the first one that immediately comes to my head. I don't. I mean, there's lots of beautiful countries out there. For some reason Luxembourg. I mean, I think I would want to visit there first. I mean, I've only really had. I feel like I would have to visit more places
It's
to be
really
able to answer that better. Because I mean, I've been to. I mean, I visited Mexico. I've been to the UK a little bit, Spain a little bit, Israel a little bit. The world is a big place, and I can't say definitively where I would want to live if there was anywhere else I would want to live until I see more. So until then, that answer is Canada. That's just drive up the PCH
Right.
and I can drive
And
back
you're right
down.
there.
I'm right there. If they let me
David,
back
I think
in.
a lot of Americans right now are considering Canada
Yeah,
as
yeah.
the easiest place to go.
Yeah, sadly.
I know, right. But I just, when we talked a little bit earlier today, though, about fire, passion, just this drive that will not go out inside of us, you know. And Marjorie, your story is just like, wow. And that is always, it's just like, wow. And then even David to just say, I'm gonna make a film. I'm gonna
That's yeah.
Jump
People don't realize what a
off a cruise ship
Mhm.
near where the Titanic went down, and
people
I'm
don't
gonna
realize
just
that's
see.
you're going off to war. And people don't really realize that when you go out to make one of these things.
Yes.
Really,
And you
going
just
out
kind of just start where you start.
yeah.
What do you think?
In what sense? I
Like
guess.
becoming a filmmaker, it's like, okay, am I gonna start with a concept? Am I gonna start with talking to some friends first? Am I gonna take this idea in my head and bring it to life and start, bringing to that vision, right? And just digging, being nosy is what I'm doing.
Oh, well, I think it always starts with the concept, right? I think the good idea is the seed of it all. Everything else is just really dictated by circumstances. You do have to find your people, whether that's friends or sometimes the universe has a sense of humor and introduces you to people
Yes.
that you'll just sort of go along this adventure with, and sometimes it works out great, sometimes it really doesn't, but you do have to have that trust fall when something like this happens. I feel like in my experiences, when it is successfully seen through to the end, it's because it happened organically, not from when I've really tried to go out and push things along. It just seems like I'll have an idea and I'll write a thing and I'll show it around and people respond to it, and then from there momentum happens or it doesn't. At a certain point, because I'm a big believer in making a thing so that it will have a life of its own. I'm not really with making stuff for the sake of making stuff. You want these things to live beyond you, like a good piece. I mean, art is subjective, but I want my films to have a life of their own, and I feel like you have to put as much resources as you can into it to make it into the best version of the thing that it's supposed to be. And that, I mean, I've had the conversations in the past about like, why haven't I been making more? And it's because I care too damn much. It's such a, I think too much about the thing that I'm making, and I have to see it through to the end. And
Are you a perfectionist in any kind of way?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I'm chill at points, but I do believe I do tend to mostly focus on one thing at a time.
Right.
I'm not at a I approach things as if I'm watching them as an audience member, because when people ask me who I make, the question of who do I make movies for
Mhm.
is a question that I don't want to say I get it often, but I do get it, and
Mhm.
my answer is always me. I
Right.
make movies for me, because
Amen.
why would I go through uh the trouble and
Yeah.
the pain of the process,
Yeah.
because it is painful at times, and just you eat so much shit. Who else would I do it for if not for me? To make something that, god damn it, I want to watch it, I
Right.
want to see something different, and then the rest of the audience just comes into the theater after me. So I want to make the thing into something that I want to watch. And
Right.
at a certain point, I can also recognize as an audience member, like, would I care about that? Not really. At a certain point, there's that saying about, I read this thing about creative writing where, like, an English teacher will pontificate on and on about the meaning and the symbolism of an author stating that the curtains are blue,
Mm.
and the subtext of it, and why he made the choice to make the curtains blue as it relates to the story. And if you ask the author why the curtains are blue, he'll just say the curtains are fucking blue.
Because they're
And
blue.
that's
Right,
just it.
right,
Like,
right,
it,
right.
it
Just breaking
doesn't.
it all the
I
way
think
down,
if you,
symbolic of something.
I feel like at a certain point, like, I'm good. I just want to make something I want to watch, and not everything has to have a deeper meaning.
Right?
But but at the same time, like, the overall thing should have a deeper meaning. Just, a lot of that can just be subconscious,
Right.
and it's funny how you won't really think about things, and the meaning will kind of find its way into it anyways. But yeah, it's a long it's a long road, and the road gets so long that I've already forgotten what
No,
question I was
that's what we're
answering.
doing. But that's what I believe
Yeah.
is the authenticity, right? You're sitting down, you have an image in your mind, right? A vision,
Yeah.
right? And then you have to go through those steps for that vision to come. So I believe the universe, or the universe, higher power,
Whatever it is.
there you go, is going to bring us, the creative, what we need for that vision. Like you said, this is, I want to watch this. This is for David. You know what? But y'all can get it.
Yep.
This is about David. You know what I'm saying? I'll F what y'all going through.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
like that, but like that.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah,
put in the
yeah,
time, your
yeah.
money,
Yeah.
all of it. You
Yeah.
in it. This is you.
Making other people
No,
happy
she-
is a futile effort.
And it's why do I give
Yeah.
her, you know what? Because they're going to
Yeah.
say something anyway, but which is okay. The naysayers is okay because that still clicks, right? It's still algorithm building. And then if you got love, it's all to the good. So it's gravy on top of gravy in this new world order that we're in. And that, and I'm going to just be 100% with you, is the success of this show. The fact that we allow ourselves to be authentic, we allow the show to be organic, and that's what builds the lights and the cameras and the action and things that go on in our brain and creates new ideas for us to keep writing new films, to create new music, to have that fire to say this. It happens in Hollywood. That's that. It is what it is, people. But like you said, why am I going to leave something that's really cool? And then for this same beautiful queen to say, you know what? I'm out of here, guys. I love it. I'm gonna be bilingual, but I'm gonna give it all I got
Yes.
in Cali. I'm gonna give it. I'm
Very
here,
courageous.
and I'm here,
courageous.
and I don't give a dang if that lady don't answer that phone, because you know what? Come hell or high water, I'm gonna speak English.
Yes.
That's what I heard you say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a hootie manootie. I am doing it.
Yes.
And look at us. Lights
And she did it.
cameras, and we're having a great actionable, conversation about that Hollywood flair, and that's what I want other people to see that may not be as creative as we are at this particular panel and table. And that's the thing. It's okay. I just want, people to kind of get a little bit of, I like to take a glimpse into the mind of the other creatives out there that's willing to put their whole self on the line for whatever projects we are pushing out that's being funneled through us, to be able to do that. And I love that energy, to be able to bounce that off. And it's like ding ding ding. It's like almost like a what's those games you play?
Pachinko.
And everything is just hitting. Everything just clicking, like Daddy used to say, on all cylinders.
All
You know what I
cylinders.
mean? But and that's it. I went on a little bit of a soapbox, but yes, I mean, Marjorie, it's just gorgeous. But tell me, you do singing as well, yes? Or
Me singing, no.
Oh, okay. I
But
wasn't sure.
sometime we going to do the casting for the singer.
Okay.
So like on September, we making our second festival. Sorry.
Ah,
And it's live music. We're going to have the food booths, different vendors in Glendale on September 26th, 3 days,
okay.
starting 26th to 28th.
Okay.
And we provide sooner we provide to do the casting for the actor, filmmaker, all of the industry together. Have 3 days to make the connection,
Let that synergy.
yes, like all kind of energy. One day, like 3 day union. Like I like the diversity, and that's the conception of the festival. It's not just to do the festival to have the music or have a good time. That's the unity, like unity for 3 days. Like the people are
that's
going
great.
to remember, or maybe not, but like I try. I do the first festival on April 19 at the police station. Not inside,
Yes.
outside.
Yes, yes.
In a
Safe, nice and safe.
outside for one day, and like that's my first time. Oh, it's couple. Well, that's the first time. So sometimes like the people they need to know the event. They need to know what is it about. So on my this is my first experience for this festival. Like it's 5 hours. The first at the police station, and now in Glendale is going to be 3 days. So we're going to mix entertainment music and the carnival game. We mix.
Oh, those two are coming together.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And I think it's more logic because it's make the people come, like a family, all people. It's not specifically one criteria. Like it can be starting to 8 to any age.
Oh.
Well, with when I say 8, with the parents close.
Yes, yes, of course.
So that's one of my projects. When I have more is coming.
Okay.
Already on the website. So
Tell us that website, how we can get in touch.
So I have the QR code. So it's
okay.
working with the QR code.
Okay.
But also the website name is Affiliate Zone.
Okay.
So why Affiliate Zone is like that? It's affiliation marketing between different business,
Yes.
entrepreneur, like big entreprise, the small business, grand, like any size. Is we do the connection and both together make earn the money.
Yes.
So, example, you have a merchandise, or you do the podcast,
Yes,
or you're making
yes.
your own book. So, it's going to be on Affiliate Zone, and like the people they have access, all access, and they're going to see how many people they're going to buy the product, and that's the concept. That's the concept. So that's starting to work in a little bit step by step. So
If someone wants to audition for this event, how can they get in touch with you? Can they call? Or
oh yes, they
how
can
they
call.
do?
They can call directly my phone number or my email address, also directly to my website. So I have 2 websites. One specifically for the networking, for affiliation program, and the other one is my own brand.
Okay.
So, like everything, I think like when I built this one, but this project, I mix like the festival affiliation, and we know already all of the people from all over the world, they want to have the connection already, and so they're going to think, oh, affiliation, but affiliation is going to be on like the French festival. It can be the French festival. So that's the different key
Yeah.
and different door I give to the people in the world. So that's I started this on already months ago,
Mm-hmm.
but only online because
Okay.
we know right now online is working better. Like one example, Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon is a lot of people a day they buying the product, any kind.
Right. Yeah.
So I say, man, why not? I'm thinking about why not to do to create my own website and do the affiliation. Yeah, I know the people they want to be involved for different events, different.
Yeah.
That's we have like different options. So
That's so
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's very creative. Thank you for sharing
That
that.
is.
Thank you.
Nice to see.
That is very creative.
I know I've been hogging. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, that's great. David, so tell us about some of the films that you've done.
Ooh.
Sure. I the first short that did really well for me was it's called A King's Betrayal, and it was a dark comedy about the final days in the life of a pinata, told from the pinata's perspective. And that was the first one that really went literally all over the world.
Wow.
It,
What was that feeling like? I'm a pause. I can get this.
it doesn't. It's weird to process. Getting an email that I'm screening somewhere in the UK and when I'm getting Taco Bell. There's a very surreal. I guess it's my new normal now.
Amen.
It doesn't really affect my day-to-day life that much, but it is very nice, and I am very grateful for it. Because again, most people that try to do this thing don't get that.
Right.
They don't get that recognition. They don't get their work seen. So I'm just happy it happens. But there is a very uncanny valley feeling to it. That I'm grateful for it, but it is always just so very strange. Just I'm just living through a regular life, and while all that is just kind of happening,
Right.
But it's a beautiful thing, I guess to put it plainly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was when that started happening, that was like my first taste of heroin. Like there was no letting go
Right.
after that.
Right.
Like there
That's it.
is nothing replicable about an audience really responding to the
Your work.
movie that you made. Of actual full movie theater, like somewhere like in Oxford, Mississippi, or Denver, or the Bay Area, or you here in LA, like anywhere. Like
Wow.
there's no come down from that.
Wow, that's
So
beautiful.
like talking about chasing things like
Right.
that is, I mean, I don't want to say I chase it obsessively, but we do crave validation, I feel like, and that even though I am making movies for me, like, wow, the fact that it hits, that's powerful, and it's like I made that movie in my parents' backyard. And so
That's beautiful.
every film is kind of led to the next one in some sort of way. Like I did my next short after that was another dark comedy called Perfect Breakfast, and that was just me and two other friends came together and we just pulled some pocket money together and shot it at my friend Taylor, who was producing it, just shot it at his house and one day shoot, and that one didn't quite do the numbers I hoped it would, but I'm still proud of it, and I still liked how it came out. And then those two shorts, having that under my belt, I did, and I had a friend who was producing commercials in New York, and she came to me and she was like, she's like the other two things I did, and she's like, so what are you doing now? And I was like, here's some scripts I have sitting in my laptop folder, and a friend of ours had come up with this idea that got put into a script about a guy who sells the soul of his unborn child to the devil to force his wife to make guacamole for him, and we decided that was going to be
Wow.
the next one. Um,
A little bit of
and
Rosemary's Baby in there.
Right.
no idea how we were going to make it, because that one just
Couple-
lunacy, right? It's like, very ambitious. But Heather, she just pitched it around to people in her network, and we got just enough financing scraped together to pull a crew together, and we got a couple great actors. We probably did rush it a little bit in hindsight. That you learn lessons along the way, and I think one of the things with that one was I do wish we had more time to make it a bit more sleeker, but that also did really well. I got into the a lot of festivals. We got into our biggest festival that I've ever screened in, which is the Seattle International Film Festival. With that, and from there, there was also that movie was a lot of firsts for me. It was my first one with some semblance of an actual budget. We My first time working with real practical special effects. My first time, our devil was an animated character, so we had to figure out shooting incorporating an animated character into a live action setting. So that was my first time working with animation in one of my films. And this also became my first SAG-AFTRA project because we casted an established actor to voice our devil. I don't know if you're familiar with the show Twin Peaks. Leland Palmer's the voice of my devil.
Wow.
Oh.
Amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, yes, he
Look
is.
at you. You just like shot right up there.
There's a whole story behind.
How
I'll
did that happen?
how did that happen? That just to show these, you really never know how these things work out. Because no, this was not a nepotism connection. We were going to do the easy thing, which
Doesn't
was
matter.
we were going to cast. Every film school has their go-to old man actor, and there was this guy. Because Heather and we went to the same film school in Arizona. So we had the thought like, oh, let's just reach out to that guy, because he's perfect and he will be affordable, and I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. And what happened was
What happened?
What happened?
what we didn't know is in between the time when we graduated and made this film, this old man moved to Mexico. And so my producer had a bit more of a rapport with him. She was emailing him, and this guy was going to do it. But either we had to pay for his transportation back to America, and because again, old. And so, this was only going to ever go down in person. He was never going to do it himself. So we had to either bring him here and cover it, or we had to go to him and record him at his house. Okay, fine. So I resolved myself to, I will go on a road trip to Mexico, and I will record this old man on a Zune, and pay him $150, and then leave and drive back to America. And then he actually read the script, and then he said, no, I don't want to do this movie. Your face is not that different from the one I made. Yeah, you are having the exact reaction I had. I think he missed the point of what playing the dark. And again, the other thing to keep in mind too is he also did play Satan in another movie, so it's not like this was new to him.
Right.
Just different aspects of Satan were suddenly like, oh no, this is wrong. And I think I respect the fact that he was at least honest in not wanting to do something that his heart wasn't into, but we were pissed at the time.
Yes.
So I am a I don't want to say I'm a vengeful person, but I
Did you say vengeful?
I did say vengeful.
I like that. Shut up. I got in trouble earlier on the other show.
So what I did was, so like, you know, when I was on the festival circuit, the one of the biggest things I learned from that experience, and you can see this for yourself in a lot of the bigger festivals in LA that play short films, is you would be very surprised about who you can get if you have good material and are offering a role with a low time commitment, and you can offer something for that low time commitment, regardless of whether or not you have a personal connection to them or not. And you go to, you know, opening night at Holly Shorts or LA Shorts Fest, you'll be like, this person, like, even I'm like, how did they get this person in a short film? It's crazy to be like, who gets Billy Bob Thornton? I don't know how. But I went to Heather and I was like, I'm going to make a list. And someone will want to do this movie. And if no one wants to do this movie, we'll cast some rando off of Actors Access and we will get someone. So we made an ambitious list. And, you know, I think like everyone from Ben Mendelsohn to Tony Todd to Lee Majors, everyone was on that. And it's like that with me. And about 6 people were interested. And six.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
beautiful.
Not better than I really was not expecting. You know, I went with 0 expectations because you have to. Like,
Right.
It's like,
I gotta be ready.
it's like, of course, Ben Mendelsohn told us no, but like, I was expecting that. Like, but yeah, Ray Wise was one of the 6. And out of that 6, he was one of 2 that was willing to lower their rate for us. And the other guy was a gentleman by the name of Sid Haig. If you are familiar with Rob Zombie's movies, most people know him as Captain Spaulding.
Okay.
From House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. And unfortunately he passed several years ago.
Sorry.
You know, so that was a hard weekend because this was around the time when Robert Forster had died. So I knew like this is probably my only opportunity to work with either one of these guys. But I think we made the right call with Ray. You know, he really just he makes, you know, there's a saying that good directing is really just good casting, and Ray just made it look so easy. We got everything. We stepped in the voiceover booth and we were done in less than an hour.
We just.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep. Yeah, he's a gem.
He's a real deal.
I tell everyone like that man has earned his stripes. That's when you work with someone on that level and they're not a jerk and they still got it. Like there's something really special about that. So, but yeah, so we ran the numbers with that, and that is. In some ways, you know, it helped. I don't want to say it directly led to my latest film that I'm currently trying to finish up, but that is what I'm working on right now. And I made this another body horror dark comedy.
Okay.
And it's about a narcissist who gets cursed to a death by fatal acne when she fucks around and finds out with the wrong person and gets cursed with an evil eye. And
your imagination is incredible, David,
you.
isn't it?
Thank you. I appreciate
Great.
that. I'm flattered.
That is wonderful.
I just want to see things I haven't seen yet. And I haven't seen that yet. And you know, this one is kind of built on that in more ways than one. You know, going off of Ray Wise, I got we cast a woman by the name of Bai Ling, who I think a lot of people are talking about her because she has a memoir coming out right now. But she's I know her personally from The Crow, the OG Crow, where she plays the big bad's girl in that one, and you know, she's done has a massive body of work.
Wow.
There's another story behind that one, but that wound is still a little bit fresh, and she
Tender.
was. We didn't even really tell her the whole skinny behind this yet, but we actually lost someone. And I'll tell you off of the record because I think there's something very personal going on with this person, but uh, uh, the dealing with serious issues was the reason that was given to us, which implies health. And it's a terrible shame. So this was on the cusp of the SAG strikes, and we weren't sure if we were gonna have to push that scene back like months. And we Biling was always kind of on my mental wish list, and we contacted her agent Peter, who was just incredible to work with. And she understood what this project was, and because I explained all the personal motivations behind it, and she got it, and she really hit this one out the park too.
How do you go with your pitch?
My
Your
pitch.
pitch, like, okay, I'm going for this top. I'm going for that actor. I'm going for it. Do you, you put a letter together? You email? You're like, where do you go? You're like,
You put a letter together.
Instagram, DM.
Email. You email their emails.
No.
Email their manager or agent. Usually have someone on my producing team handle that. Sometimes you handle a casting director for this, but I've never had a casting director budget. It is what it is. But I've managed without it. So you're realistic about what the project is. It's a short, low time commitment. I've had things in my name before, like when I reached out to Ray and by like I kind of had stuff to my name already, so I had some street cred I could lean on a little bit to show I'm not just some guy making a thing on YouTube that will get 10 views. And you have to have some financing for it. There is a way to get some people to show up to work for scale. We didn't get Ray and Buy on scale, but they did. We got their rates cut for us. Again, like if they, not everyone does shorts, but again, you just have to reach out and be, say what the material is, ask if they, don't send the script up front, and ask if they would be interested. Availability is a big thing. There's a lot of factors in it.
Okay.
And still Pam Grier will tell you no, and that's okay. Just move on. Yeah, no, I mean it's casting is its own game too. I mean everything of this is a whole everything is its own jigsaw puzzle piece of making a cohesive whole, and it's always like you're just contorting all the time, basically.
Man.
Yeah.
Where are your thoughts going right now, Marjorie?
Overwhelming, right? I get it. No, I don't know how I do it.
Listening to him like
I know, it's beautiful.
his industry is very hard.
Yes.
Already, even for and in France, example, we have also the industry in the movie, movie industry, but some door is like very like close. If you don't have like family or the friend or one this industry.
Oh, it's still like that out here too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you don't know nobody, like you can go left, right, any side away, but they not open the door like that. So that's.
I'm Tony Stark in the first Iron Man, building things from a box of scraps in a cave.
Wow.
For real though,
Yeah.
right? But that's what makes it great, guys. That's what makes it great. I know it's hard, and then we say to ourselves, "Why do I do this to myself?" At that moment, when you're like, "Yeah."
All the time.
But
yeah,
that's
all the time.
That's a lot of stress, too.
Yes.
It's so like sometimes like here in the friends, I say, well, maybe I need to stop. Maybe like it's so many questions. Like the stomach is like don't feel good. And, like,
It's always,
but
yeah.
and after you have your inside say no, keep doing. Like it's two different sides. So
And then you look, I can do it another way. Okay, sure, let's do this. We can get this. Okay, I got knocked
Got
out.
your pivot.
All right, let me get back up. Okay, sissy, let's do this. You got to be ready.
But like most of the people in the industry, they try again. Like it's the believer who is two different types of people. This one, the believer, and those people they how can I say? Mm, maybe they think like they're going to be in the industry is going to be easy like that. But like they don't know how like the work is it in the back. Like in to the
Yes.
back is so many work. It's like when you take the picture, but it's not only take the picture. You have to clean the picture. You have to have the good one. So like most of the I can do that too. So if you can do that, but what like
What, David? What sparked when you say laughter?
Yeah, I know
They,
that
they could
part.
do
I
that.
know
I could do that. Anybody could do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
Isn't that kind of demeaning though?
Yes.
yes.
A little
It is.
insulting?
Very.
Yeah, very.
Or are we tripping?
I mean,
She said, Marjorie say no. I don't know, David. I don't think we be. That hurts.
mm-hmm. And it's almost just like I just roll my eyes at that point. It's like, sure you can.
Right.
We can do anything. I
Right.
guess.
Yeah.
Like, show me. Now,
Yeah.
show me. Like in Christine. Stephen King's work in Christine. He's like,
Yeah.
show me. What can
Yeah.
you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can drive
But
a
I
stick.
think that's, again, the talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you're doing it so seamlessly that the spectator assumes, oh, that's just...
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, look how
see that
David's
all
just
the
so
time.
smooth
Yeah.
with it. Oh, yeah, I can do it.
No.
Marjorie, yeah, I can do
1,
it.
2, 3.
Nah, it is not just add water.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Like I want to say, it's not for everybody. I think. But maybe I'm a little bit like not selfish, but when you see around this industry, it's not for everybody because it's certain um, candidates.
Yes.
So, example, you can be on a social media, and you have a dream to be any kind of artist, like a painter or make a movie or make a singer. It's like for you see that like maybe for 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people, you're going to have like maybe 1% because they can come in an industry. I see that like different example I have. I say, okay. So like first I say, boom, maybe I don't have any chance because I don't have any family in this industry. My family is like they do it something else. Like they from the farmer. So I'm a farmer girl. But also like when you go to the big city like Los Angeles or Paris, so look, you feel like lost a little bit. You need to learn everything from zero. And it's a big challenge. Huh? Yeah, I think it's a big challenge.
Lord, how did you feel when you went over to Paris with the communication?
Oh, you've been to Paris?
I have.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me
Yeah.
before.
You know, I felt a little unsure because I don't speak French, right? And I noticed that when we first got there, the French were very apprehensive about us as Americans, right? But I exist in the world to be very humble. So the first thing I did was to talk to my little, as you say, your Google phone to be able to talk back, right? And the moment I did that, they welcomed me. And they started. They spoke English. It seemed like everyone I met spoke English, but they wanted to see that
tried.
as Americans we were going to make an effort, right? That we were going to make an effort to try, and it made me realize, like, golly. For someone who's coming to another country, which is why I said to you earlier, you're so courageous, right? To come to another country, not have that language, and what I only experienced for 10 days becomes your reality every single day. It's hard. I mean, I couldn't understand anything on the television, and it was just really always conscious about how am I communicating.
Wow.
And I have a question. How when you go to Paris, like, how do you feel about the vibes from the French people? You feel like they are open to speaking with the other people, or you think it's like maybe like maybe close, maybe not? When you say unsure, I think it's like when you go to another country, You have this sensation because maybe it's the stress and this something new.
Mhm.
So like the question is, how do you feel like when you go to Paris? Like, are you feel like you want to go in back again, or you say, wait, only one time, I don't want to come back?
No, I would want to go back again. I
Oh,
would
okay.
want to go back again. I felt like I said when I first got there, maybe the first day or day and a half, I felt very isolated because
Mm.
we were struggling to kind of communicate, and that was really hard. You know, just
Mm.
trying to get something to eat. It was really difficult. But once my brain said, "Oh, try the Google Translator," and we tried that in a restaurant,
Yes.
it just really changed my interactions with the French people, right? And it
Okay.
really opened my eyes about what the French, at least at that time,
Mm-hmm.
felt about Americans, right? And
Oh,
so
it's
they
like
shared, at least the community, you know, where we traveled, they shared that Americans come over here
Mhm.
so arrogant and just demanding things, and they assume because the French aren't speaking English that they just have to yell louder as if they have a hearing problem, you know. So if I say it louder,
You'll
then you'll
understand the language
understand, right?
differential.
And that was eye opening, I think, and should be eye opening that, you know, Americans can have a bad reputation. Not all Americans, as they quickly
no.
learned that my travel group wasn't that way.
Right.
But
Mhm.
but I did.
Honest
I felt
experience.
like I didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. Was that the Elise Champs?
Les Champs-Élysées.
Yeah, that I stayed in that area
Oh, a
there
very
where the
nice place.
monument was at the end of the
Yes.
corner. I was right
Le
there on the
Trocadéro.
yeah, lots of
Montmartre.
tourists
Yeah.
there. Yeah, but it was
Um.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like I live in Paris for at least 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but before I live in a farmer, like 5 hours away from Paris. So it's
Okay.
like a big changement for me. So
How
it's a new
beautiful.
experience. So I started my education from the school in a farmer,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the little community, and
Mm-hmm.
after so I have like different idea. I tell my mother, I say, I want to go to Paris. I say, what you going to do in Paris? We say, yeah, I want to follow this route because I have
Uh-huh.
some, like, little girl, I have some vision about what I want to do,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not maybe ready at this time because I'm too young.
Mm-hmm.
But she asking me, oh, maybe you need to do a waitress. Maybe that's not what I want to do. So,
Amen.
so I'm going to the other side. It's just
Right.
sometimes we have some confrontation, but not like a not bad confrontation, but you say no, that's better for you this to go here to go this way. So after I make the decision to go to Paris, I like I feel the
Right.
same thing like you
At
say. Oh la la.
home.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's so
Yeah,
nice.
so I follow my little route, my destination, et puis that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
I'm
great.
still bewildered. I'm
Yeah.
going to go somewhere. I'll be scared to just go to Fontana. No, I'm just teasing. I'm not scared. I'm
Stop
just
it. It's
teasing. Yeah. Those opportunities is what I'm hearing, in like in a summation, if you will. It's the opportunities that the world or the universe gives us, right?
Mhm.
And us having the courage and the grit
It's
and
like
the
the
David and the
spirit.
Marjorie and the spirit to
Yeah.
just go for
And just do it.
it.
I
Just
mean, I
not
think
work,
that
right?
that is the inspiration that you're providing for all of our viewers today,
Mm.
is that if you have a dream, that you're courageous enough to step up and follow it, no matter how many times you get knocked down.
Yeah.
Don't
And
stop till you get enough.
that's exactly true. Right. So if we wanted to follow your careers, how would we stay in contact, or how can we follow you? What are some of your social handles?
Instagram is probably the only, actually, no, the only one where I actively post about what I'm doing and have a good time doing it. I have other socials floating around, but they kind of exist as a means to an end. But yeah, my Instagram is at DA Bornstein. I'm also on Letterboxd if you would like to read my shitpost movie reviews and see what I'm watching. That's my full name, David _ Bornstein. If you would care to check me out, you can just see me having a good time there as well. And, DM me whenever. I'm usually just hanging out with my cats if I'm not working on a project or putting food on the table.
Right. Cool. Thank you.
Well, about me, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Marjorie Le Tiec. Well, Le Tiec is my last name.
Yeah,
I know it's
okay.
a little bit hard to.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, Facebook Marjorie Le Tiec. On Instagram, Marjorie Le Tiec events. So like
Events.
one more.
Okay. Yes, one more.
I also have a TikTok, all social media.
Okay.
And the website, you can also follow me on the website, affiliazone.com.
Okay.
So you have the one, you need to complete the formulaire, and I'm going
Okay.
to receive that to my email
All
directly.
right.
Okay.
I think
Great.
that's it.
That's a body of work,
That
guys.
is absolutely.
What else is it?
Yep. Well, thank you both for
Thank
spending
you.
time
Thank
with
you.
us
so
today.
much.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Oh,
we
good
enjoyed
time.
learning more about
Yay!
you.
You think you guys can come back?
Yes.
Different
Sure,
panels, more
just let me
information?
know.
Yay!
That's great.
Thank
That's
you,
great.
Marjorie, so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Here,
you.
it happened.
And
We
we'll
did
be
it.
watching you guys. And
I
we'll
know.
wait
I
for
can't
that
wait. I
film.
need to get that film
Exactly.
information.
We gotta
I
get
gotta
that
figure
film
out what
Okay,
happened.
yeah, sure.
With that acne, I
Brace
can't wait to
yourselves.
see what's
Oh.
happening with the acne. dog.
We got a teaser on my Instagram page right now.
That's
so-
right.
Oh, okay. We gotta get there.
Instagram.
And Marjorie, there's information about your festival in September on your
26,
webpage.
27.
Yes,
Okay.
I have the different information, but when you are when they going to follow me on Facebook or different website, so I'm going to put different information, like not specifically every day, but step by step when
Okay.
Okay.
it's coming.
All
And yes, we also looking for different filmmaker.
Networking.
And artists like singer, all of the different people in the industry. We're not like we're not closed. We
Not-
practically
right.
open
Open.
with
Right.
yes.
Cool.
Also the casting, on modeling.
Great.
So,
Well,
that's
thank
it.
you
Right.
again to both
Thank
of you.
you
We
so
so
much.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so
Thank
much.
you.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.